So this video is totally out of sequence and is a net cam of just shinny that I was doing in the summer. So I'm right now testing a ton of gear, and it takes a long time for that to happen. I have to do like thigh rise tests. I do like a bunch of other testing videos. Like I have to go through like 3 hours of footage for every like review. So like that's a piece of gear review type thing. So it's a lot of work and it's kind of slow and it's a process. So I know a lot of people wanted to see the reviews of the true PX3 set, and the blocker one's already out, which you should check out. So I'm working on the pads and the glove right now. I'm getting clips for it. This is one of the pieces of footage that I need clips from. It's a netcam of me using this whole set in a shinny session, and I find netcam does a really good job of showing off like thigh rise seal from behind, how the pad lands, sliding ability. You can tell pretty quickly like the difference between this set and a set that I just tested, Flex6, is a big difference. And you can also see how like post integration works as well. So like when you slide into a post, how often you hit skate blades or how often you get like the perfect seal on the toe of the pad. These pads are excellent for that. So this is a good example of that. So this whole video is just kind of showing that footage, and there'll probably be one more of these coming out just because I have to edit these videos to kind of get clips from it. So while I do, I might as well release it, and that way it's kind of out of sequence, but people can see some of the usage of this set, and the review of the set will be coming very shortly, and it's like I'm impressed with them a lot. So people keep asking me about them, and unfortunately it takes me a while to do this stuff, so this stuff is coming very shortly. This is also just to talk about this glove really quick. I caught a few in here, and I made a really good save on here, but this is a 590, and I usually don't like 590s. It's like a 60-degree, right? And they're usually just not my preference. I'm usually a 600 break person, but I figured I should try a true Lefebvre designed, well made, 590 glove, because I tried like 590s from other companies that are always kind of trying to do what this glove does, because this is pretty much the most famous one for it. And this glove makes me realize why people like 590s, and I actually enjoy this glove. It's still probably not my like most preferred type glove. I still love that 600 break just because of how I sit in my stance and how blocking and stuff works. I find the 600 works a bit better for low shots than stuff like this. But this glove catches really well. Basically, when I've been doing some summer stuff with junior A kids, they always try to shoot here all the time. So it's not a game situation where you actually have like blocking plays and people like with screen just shooting for like goals and not just pretty goals. So you put your hand up here, which everyone tells me to do with these kids, and it just goes into the glove because that's the only place they shoot. If they shoot low glove, I have a lot more harder time to catch it with this, but they barely do because they're trying to be flashy and they just want all the nice bar down goals. So it works really well for that. But overall, like I'm a huge fan of this glove, and it's just to the point where if I'm using the set, which I'll probably do in the winter, it will probably be like a set I use for a specific team all the time. This glove is going to be like the playoff and the gamer glove too, which is impressive. And I talked about that in the blocker, where me not swapping it out for playoffs means a lot of it, because I do pick my favorite gear and the gear I'm most comfortable with wearing in playoffs for teams. So if I have like a pair of pads that I'm good enough with one team that matches that team, but the glove and blocker I'm not too satisfied with, I won't wear them. I'll swap them out. You can see that like for the playoffs that are going to be coming up for the footage, I wear the PX3 pads in all of them, and I wear a 600 break glove in all of them, and I wear a specific blocker in all of them because I was playing good and those are my favorite gloves. So sometimes it swaps back and forth, but with this, I'm pretty sure I'll just keep this whole set together because I like this glove so much. It is a pro palm. It's kind of harder to close. I don't know if I'm going to do the 100 puck challenge with this glove just because like we did the 580, so we're going to know the protection and stuff. And I really like this glove, so I don't want to abuse it with that puck machine. But if you really want to see that, let me know in the comments, and maybe that will sway my decision. I'll talk about it when I do the review of this glove as well. So if you're buying hockey equipment and you want to support the channel, check out the links in the description. In the US, check out the links to Pure Hockey. In Canada, check out the links to Hockey Supremacy. If you click those links and make a purchase, I get a kickback from the sale. So anything that comes back from that comes right back into the channel, so I can make more content and doing like real reviews and stuff. I got buy gear to do a lot of the tests for it, so that costs money and it would be greatly appreciated. Otherwise, if you want to support the channel without buying anything, check out the links in the description to Patreon, buy me a coffee. Everything through there comes again back into the channel, so I can make more content and doing real reviews.
Y'all ready for this?
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.